My name is Kimberly Thigpen, and I'm the owner of The Bath Place. My background is actually in banking. I worked in that industry for 11 years. I left there as a business analyst, and so I did like reporting, project management, totally different from what I do today. I started making soap in response to my husband's eczema, but he discovered that shea butter worked really well for his skin. So I started researching soap making and looking for ways that I could incorporate the shea butter into the soap. In the beginning, it was really old-fashioned, my research and trying to figure out how to do this thing. I actually went to the library. Part of the reason I went there is because we have a house full of kids, so it was a nice quiet place that I could go and sit down. So I did it the old-fashioned way. I just went and grabbed a soap making book at our local library, and I began to read about soap making. I was immediately interested. I could not wait to go out and get some of the basic ingredients to get started. I was in love. I couldn't believe, first of all, that I made soap that actually lathered. It felt good and it worked. So it was like an instant love affair. After a while, it was consuming me, right? It was all I wanted to do all the time. In 2012, I made the decision to go ahead and step out on faith and start my own thing. So stepping from under the corporate umbrella where, I have this guaranteed paycheck, that was a big move when you have a family of 8. There has been no looking back. I've never regretted it. I love it. I wish I had done it earlier, but I think the time was perfect when I did do it. The area that I moved or that I located my store in, there hadn't been anything here for a while. It was a project that the city had to revitalize the downtown, to bring traffic back in. So I think there were so many people that were behind that effort and excited about that effort that they were eager to come in and get started. I've been able to build a team of ambassadors from women in the community, and they were so excited about the products, passionate about the products that they offer. How can I help you? How can I be a part of this? And so those same women who were my raving customers now became brand ambassadors. My daughter Harmony really took to the business. She started greeting customers. She loved to watch me make things. She became quite the handy kid herself. As a result of that, Harmony is creating her own business. It's called Harmony Creates.
We're starting our website, like homemade scarves, not really crocheted, just my own style. And I'm thinking of having a little black girl over there winking. And I hope my business grows so when I'm a little bit older, I can actually have my own shop.
My husband often comes in on lunch break and helps me to fill orders or to make labels. He's always willing to jump in whenever he's needed. So it's pretty much a family thing.
My wife is intelligent. She's a beautiful person inside and out. She's been in the paper. She got all kinds of awards, and so I'm so very proud of where she's at right now and what she's accomplished.
When we started, it was just soaps, lotions, and scrubs. Today, we have candles, lip balms, room and linen sprays, all kinds of goodies. So Whole Foods had always been a part of the plan. They have a phenomenal program for local entrepreneurs. I started calling around first, right, to see if I could get appointments. They have buyers on site. Walked into a store with my basket of products, sent them a sales sheet, asked if it was okay if I followed up, and I just continued to do that until I found that one buyer who was interested enough to help me push through the process.
There was something about Kimberly. There was something in her eyes. She had a passion and a vigor for her products. So I engaged her and I said, well, let me see what you have. So we sat down to the table and I went through all her products. Immediately I was in love. First of all, she had the right packaging. She had the ingredients written on there, and the smell and the feel of the products was just awesome. So she gave me a few products to take home and try. Once I tried them, that was it. I was hooked. She came in and did demos. Her first day here, it was amazing. She had already told some of her customers who lived in this area that she would be here. So they were here, they were everywhere cheering her on, just so glad that she finally got into Whole Foods.
The support from the business community here and just the local community at large has been amazing. It's a really good feeling knowing that the same thing that I was able to do for my husband, I'm able to share that with other people who then in turn share it with somebody else, who shares it with somebody else. And so the impact gets to be really widespread and it's great.